When was the last time you used like a maths compass?
Oh, like a scientific a
Yeah,
maths
yeah, yeah.
compass or calculator? Sorry, a
No,
math
compass. You know
like
them
a
like they're it
well,
drew like a circle or right,
like
whatever.
the thing that you use for stabbing your classmates with and drawing
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
circles. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Have you used one in your adult life?
I don't know if I've used one since leaving school. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure I have.
Mm, glad you
Good.
had months of learning how to use that.
Yeah. Good question. Oh, it does make me laugh when you see, like, I valued a varied education, but it's funny when you see memes come up that are like, I'm glad I spent, like, so much time at school learning how to use a Bunsen burner and literally zero time being taught about what taxes are and, like, how to pay
Yeah.
bills and, like, anything's like, but I know how to use a Bunsen burner and set fire to some magnesium. So it's so random.
Yeah, it's kind of right. There's lots of stuff they could probably help teach you, which would really, really help in
Yeah, it would be
adult life, but they just don't.
quite useful.
In college, they have a few classes now, like dedicated to it you can do, but it's all like extra time stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like colleges are often a bit more like vocational, aren't they? A bit more like geared towards, I don't know, these specific job roles and stuff like that, right? I mean, I didn't go to college. I went to like a grammar and then just stayed on.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of go specifically in what you want to, and there's some like optional extra things there, isn't there? But you're right, though, like specific jobs, but we're sitting there learning about Bunsen burners. Oh, that's very specific job. Like, oh, who's going to be the top scientist in the world who needs to use a Bunsen burner?
We need scientists, don't get me wrong, but they're throwing a lot of people into these classes in the hope that one of them might decide to be a scientist. Literally no one else will need to know how to use a Bunsen burner. I did enjoy that at school a lot, though. It was a lot of fun getting to, like, burn shit. I can't imagine they let kids do a lot of the shit that we got to do at school these days. Some of it seems incredibly dangerous. You could use the Bunsen burner to make creme brulee. That's true. I mean, that's usually kind of a blowtorch, same sort of thing, yeah. I knew exactly what I wanted to do as a kid. Cowboy spaceman that was the richest person on Earth. Well, exactly. Great. They didn't do a course for that at college, unfortunately. It would have been oversubscribed.
In America now, they have lots of esports university kind of things.
Oh, really? I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
It's kind of
big money, isn't it?
It always, every like year or two, there's a story about there being some like absolutely mental sounding degree that goes around, like when there was like, you can do David Beckham studies at university now and stuff like this. And I always wondered, like with your Bunsen burners, like you always wanted to know, like if I just turn the gas tap on without attaching the pipe to it or the burner and just set it on fire, would it come out like a crazy huge flamethrower, or would it like suck the flame back down the tap and explode the school? I always wanted to know. Never.
Technically, there should be a safety thing to cut it off to stop it blowing up the whole school.
You'd like to think so.
But
we didn't try that one though.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, we tried a lot of dangerous shit. In fairness,
I feel like they have to be safe. There has to be something, because there are kids who would have tried, and especially now these days for TikTok, like TikTok prank blowing up my school.
God, it'd be the worst being a kid with like all that. I feel like I was pretty much just about the last generation to like get to do school without people having like camera phones. Like you don't have to be very much younger than me to have had your whole school like to have people with, video and camera phones and social media and stuff. I just kind of missed it, really.
When I went to school, people had phones, but it wasn't anything. It was mostly like a Motorola flip phone or something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
So it was like Bluetooth in like a funny song, And
it wasn't quite normalized for like everyone to just have like these.
There's no social media or anything yet, so it wasn't like too bad. It was more like probably just cool memories. But then by the time I left there, then it was like everyone had Facebook and all that.
Yeah.
Beat this horn at me.
Yeah. Sounded like a pull-up. Oh, there you go.
Ha! That's what you get for beeping your horn.
Is he on the rock still, Keaton?
Car just pulled up on me as well. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, he's just on this rock. Absolutely
These guys are going to be looking for you.
Yeah. Just trying to, there we go. Draw their eyes a little bit. Look at me.
I was literally just watching them, waiting for them to get distracted by you.
Oh, I've got a banger frag on this guy. I rolled it under his car.
Ask Ben if he ever brought back French bangers when on a school trip.
Oh, yeah, mate. Absolutely. And porno playing cards. That's why you go on France school trips.
What were the French bangers?
Like little, you know, like very, very, very tiny sticks of dynamite. Little bangers. You know, you set fire to them, you throw them for, and yeah, just bangers. But like they're a big thing in France, and normally like people, you'd buy them in France. I mean, people's dad, like someone, if you had your mate who had the bit of a cool dad, it'd be like, my dad's gone to France and brought back shitloads of bangers, and then you go around and just be setting off bangers. Yeah, they fucking love them there. I don't really, when I was a kid, I thought it was just like, oh, but they don't like sell them in the UK to kids, so it's just we could buy them there and that's it. But they actually, in France, they're well into bangers. Like one mate of mine married a French lady, I don't know, 10 years ago, and I went to his wedding. And and like her cousins and shit, after like when the next morning after the wedding, they'd been up all night and we were just chatting to this car park. They'd been right on it. And we're just standing there chatting, and he's just occasionally just like a banger and just chuck it on the floor next to us. We're like, what the fuck? He's like 30-year-old man, just like chucking bangers around. They just fucking love a banger over there.
We have when I was kid, we had a shop in our local town which sold them. It's quite cool.
Firecracker, a firecracker to the US audience, yes.
The firecrackers are a bit different if I'm going by Home Alone firecrackers, because you set them. He set them alight with like a.
Yeah, I don't know really.
The ones I remember, they're literally like a little bag, and you just throw it at the front. And it goes like boom.
No, you're thinking that's like Rio snappers. You're thinking of yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're the little bags full of like some like, I don't know, gunpowder-esque granules that you throw on the floor hard enough and they go bang. Yeah, these are like little tiny red tubes that you have to set a light to.
Oh, okay.
And then they have a fuse, and then they blow up like a tiny firework.
When I went to France, laser pens were the craze. Like,
yeah, laser pens.
Laser pens.
I mean, they would just French markets. They'll just sell fucking anything to kids. They don't give a shit. Like, just laser pens, explosives, and porno playing cards and novelty lighters. I think that feels like why we went to France. Probably also to go and visit like, the Somme and like the war graves. And then cheeky stop at the market on the way back. Flick combs, yeah.
Gee, this crate takes a long time to come down, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot we were waiting for a flare.
There is an orm on here.
You're not having it. I'm kind of happy with
EMT mutant.
I'm kind of happy with my Dragunov, to be honest.
I'll take it. Can't leave it.
I'm a bit shit with bolties now. I'll probably do better just keeping the Draggy.
Chaos says there's literally no reason for the school trip to stop at the market apart from all kids to go buy shit we couldn't get in the UK and bring home.
I bet the teachers were buying it as well. They loved it.
The teachers were buying loads. I remember like the teachers coming home with all like the cheap alcohol and stuff when I was there. Like I remember them coming out of the shops like bags of them. I'm sure I probably told the story before, but my secondary school was on like the front page of the Sun once because they're on us like a staff development day when we were all off school. They booked a coach to come and pick the teachers up from the school and drove to Calais and did like a big booze shop. And someone had told a reporter, and they came, took photos, and followed it. And there's all these pictures of my teachers pushing trolleys of like stuff for like French lager and cheap wine, like on a day when they're meant to be doing like staff training at the school, and all the kids are off. And it was front page of the Sun the next day, and it was fucking hilarious when we went back into school. Because that was a big thing back then, because it used to be very cheap to go across like the channel to buy booze in France because of like taxes and price difference and stuff. So your mum, dad would like a couple of times a year just go across to France and come back with like a car full of booze to last for the year. It doesn't really work out quite as well now, but yeah. Everyone had piles of cigarettes. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny to think how less people smoke these days. I mean, it used to be like every time you'd go to Europe, someone would want you to bring them back like a 200 deck of, fags or whatever. Like now, just like hardly anyone I know smoke. Maybe they probably want to bring you back like a 200 deck of vapes or some stupid shit now. Lation and Shorix. Yeah, that's funny, man, wasn't it?
Got me playing PUBG.
Little bit of pubbers. Oh. Remember those pens when turned upside down, the clothes fell off the lady? Yes. Yes, they were great. Or like a cup. Nudie lady cup. Made some quality purchases as a child in France.
That was nice.
Yeah, there's some sniping back this way somewhere. You're pretty lucky with the amount of shit you can do, like on school trips and stuff from England. 'Cause
yeah.
Europe is, or from most European countries, they're so closely connected. You think about how America is, it's like, you can't just go and take any kids to see any, like, foreign culture in America because it's so ridiculously far.
You've been stunned.
Shoot a man in the foot. Getting a bit tunnel visioned on that guy.
Yep.
We went to Calais, hired a tandem bike buggy, kept bumping into Parker. Hey Chris, how you doing? Got your flush.
Thank you.
That's a dead man. This guy's still on the tree. No, he's dead.
This guy's run away into the smoke.
We got to move towards Termy here. Oh, he's back on the bike. Not for long.
Not for long. I got this bike here.
Oh, that's up at that compound where we were fighting. Oh.
Yeah, I got nowhere to go.
You savable?
Nah, the blue. Play for yourself.
Yeah.
There was just no cover, like, anywhere.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd just get to the bar. I didn't think they'd be looking down, but there's only like 12 left in phase 5, so...
Yeah. I'm just going to make a fucking crazy run for this. Is our car still there? I can see it. Oh, yeah, it is there. It's that pink one. He's shooting at someone else there. Quickly. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's have an up. Got a lot of util.
Yeah, it seems like you got one team in the top of the zone, though, which is going to be real tough if that other team decides not to come out until the very last second. Zone's not been too bad for you, though.
Yeah.
You can on this left side. Go on, go for it. Risk it.
Oh, you can just climb up this shit.
And you just prone it out.
I'll leave them to it for a minute and just let them
Yeah.
wait till they start fighting someone else.
Maybe leave the solo and try and help him kill one of the others.
Guys were like up there somewhere.
Yeah, that smoke, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh. Random guy.
Yeah.
Nice, your solo did get one. 2 below you.
The zone's still quite kind.
Yep. You got 2 in there. You're 1 solo on the right.
Did that solo? Did it say the solo got one of these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see this guy here now. So there's this guy over here. Oh, yeah, I see this guy, yeah.
Yeah. Got 2 in the building, 1 there, 1 there.
Okay.
All accounted for.
It's not really anyone's particularly more obvious threat at the moment. I do have to come off this roof.
Yeah. These left guys should fight the other guy straight away, which is good.
Where's my smokes? I've got so many throwables.
Nice rock.
Just saw him as I was like mid-jump there. That's KFC.
Crate boy. What was on the crate?
Crate boys are.
Yeah, it's a rock. Yeah, it's the rock one.
Let's go! Oh! Well, how did that end up there? Did it, I must have bounced back off the rock. Neither of them were anywhere near it.
Yeah. What a wild game to win.
Yeah.
She just sat there talking about France.
Hello friends, I hope you're enjoying the video today. If you want to get access to even more like this, then I've got bonus videos available exclusively on our Patreon page, and you can get access to that from just $5 a month. On top of that, you will also get access to our Friday community sessions where you can jump in my squad and have some fun on stream. Patreon is the best way to support the channel as they don't take a huge cut of the money like Twitch does. So if you think my content is worth $5 a month to you, then go check it out and see if you like it. You can find out more and sign up on patreon.com/thebeardguys. The link is down in the video description.